So there are about 32 million Kurds who live in those countries. That makes them the largest stateless people in the world. During the First World War, Kurds aspired to establish a nation of their own. And while Sykes and Picot were sitting at the dinner table carving up the map without regard to Arab populations, the interests of Kurds were neglected. At the Paris Peace Conference, President Wilson repudiated the Sykes-Picot agreement, and he addressed the Congress in the winter of 1918, saying that self-determination was a cherished right and that peoples and nations should not be bartered from sovereign to sovereign as though they were a chattel in some great game forever discredited. So the Kurds hoped, as a result of the Paris Peace Conference, to be able to achieve their national aspirations. The Treaty of Sèvres of 1920 established a whole panoply of new nation states. It also created a commission, including British, French, and Italian diplomats, to study autonomy arrangements for Kurds living in the territory of those four countries. And that commission concluded that within a year of the treaty, that Kurds should be given the right to submit a request to the League of Nations for independence. So the dream of a Kurdistan seemed within reach, but for the War of Liberation that was launched by Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. His War of Independence rejected the Treaty of Sèvres. The Allies had been at war for many years. They didn't want an ongoing confrontation with Turkey. So the Treaty of Sèvres was ultimately repudiated, renegotiated, and the Treaty of Lausanne was finalized in 1923. The Treaty of Lausanne did not mention anywhere in its text the word Kurdish or Kurdistan. So it really represented a blow to the Kurdish aspirations, and it initiated a period in the 20th century where the Kurds suffered terrible human rights abuses under the boot of the countries where they resided.